Hello and welcome to the channel. On today's episode we're going to attempt to build a Metcalfe retaining wall in N Gauge, which is this here. Part number is PN145. This is in red brick. There is a grey brick option as well, which is PN144. These are also available in double O gauge, and I will tell you the number now. The double O gauge in the grey is PO245 and retails at £15.50 on Metcalfe's website. The red brick is PO244 and retails for £15.50 as well. The N Gauge versions recommended retail price are £11.50 each. Now, we're going to read through the instructions. I will put a link if you want to download the instructions in the description below when I get round to it. Weirdly, I've got to take my reading glasses off to read the script. Now, PN144-5, retaining walls. To construct this kit, you will need the following: a modeller's knife, there we are, a steel ruler, not really, glue, Yoo-hoo clear adhesive is our favourite, stick already, ultra fine glue tip applicator, got that, which I will link in there but I'm not going to use it, a cutting surface, we already have a cutting mat here, fine point tweezer to hold the smaller components, didn't need that before, you might want to get that, watercolour paints and a very fine brush for painting the edges and corner. That's what a Sharpie is, because I am lazy. Now, first thing it says, number 1, extracting the components from the sheets. To stop the components from falling off the sheets, they are held secure with score lines. These are cuts that only go about 75% of the way through the card. To release them, simply run the point of your knife along the score lines and they will come seamlessly away. Yeah. These score lines are indicated with blue arrows. Blue arrows? Yes, blue arrows. If you zoom close enough. There we are. On the regular card, there's no blue arrows, but if you squint, you might be able to see there's lines there. So, these score lines are indicated with blue arrows. Warning, cut with care using a knife that is not too sharp. This will reduce the risk of the blade running out of the score and cutting the kit components. Okay, wish I'd read that before when I tried the red brick one. Red brick one? No, the grey brick one. 2. Make your builder's yard. Now, if I show this in the photo, it is this bit. There we are. Essentially means cut out all the bits that we're going to need. So, I read the instructions. This is an area kept away from your working surface where you store all components extracted from the base sheets until needed. Use a piece of thick card or a tray to make your builder's yard. I've got an entire table. I'm going to cut them out and put them to one side. It's just going to be so much easier. And I should have read through the instructions the first time I tried this. This is my second run with this, just a different colour. Cut out all the components from sheets A and B. That's sheet B. That's sheet A. And just the larger clear grey components from the unprinted thick card sheets as shown here. These are the thicker grey sheets and there are 2 of them. They're exactly the same. This is the, I'm not sure what to call it, at the top and here, these are the sticky out bits. So technical. So, let's go on for that then. Start with here, because that's a good place to start. Take a drink first. want to press fast forward, feel free to. I'm going to, there he is. Now you can see what I'm actually doing. Now here on this, you might be able to see it or you might not, is the blue line. So I'm going to apply a lot of pressure, just run the knife down a few times until I feel it coming away. Need to be patient, and I'm not in a very good mood right now. But I'm applying just a little bit more pressure, and when it comes away, you should feel it. And it's almost there. Yes, that one's almost there. And then it just falls out like that. So there's our first bit. Do the rest. Like I say, you don't need to apply much pressure, and this blade is just following the path really easy. You just pop it out like that. I'm going to put these on top of each other, but so I can see how many there is. So they are overlapping, just out of camera shot. So they're just here where I can see them. Might be an idea to have a drink by one side while you're doing this, because I know bent over for however long this is going to take, I'm going to need a new spine. I only needed a new one before I started this, but now I definitely need one. There's 3 of them, and there's 2 more on the other sheet. So I'm going to try and be sensible, that's funny, and methodical about this. Because on any layout using these, you have a lot of retaining walls. And they do say patience is a virtue. Hopefully I would be so virtuous, but I don't think so. And there's 5 of that out. Switch back and go for the inner brick wall. Actually not, I will go for the ones that are next on the page, which is here. Which, as you look at it, it's the top left. This is my right, this is my left. It may be reversed on camera, but there you are. Just applying a little bit of pressure. I could go on to the next one, but I'm just going to, well, it's not worth risking it. Come through, that'll need another go again. There's one. I think I need to apply a little more pressure and be a little more patient with that. And that come out a lot easier than before. Now the next one down is the inner back wall. There are 4 of each of these, and instead of going back and cutting these 2 out again, the next 2, they're not next on the sheet. So we'll just go in order that they are on the sheet. Unlike some card kits, Metcalfe tend to be very easy to follow. They've kept the language as simple as, with helpful photos. I don't know how long they've been going, but they seem to know what they're doing. Go, there's another one. Said I was going to overlay and I completely went against that. 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2. So I can tell how many I've got. Oh. There we go. Just have to push these through on that. So there's 4 of them now. So that's all of them. 3 of them. Now if you do it like this, as if you're on a factory production line, it's going to work out a lot easier. This, go to the bin. That's done. Back to sheet B now, and we have these cut out. So again, start from the top. That's that. And that. These parts are marked as W2. And there are 4 of them. Parts are W1. And there are little bits just to push out there, and they come out quite easily. You can bin those if you want, but I just put them to one side because they may come in useful at some point. Now the W1s, these with the holes, are on one side, the W3s are on the other side, but as with the other ones, I'm going to go left to right to cut them out. I swear I'm going blind. I need these glasses for when I'm using my computer. I need regular glasses when I'm out and about or driving. When I play paintball, I need to put contact lenses in so my goggles don't steam up. And then when I put the gas in my bottle, I need a second set of reading glasses so I can see how much gas has gone into my bottle. So annoying getting old. Don't do it, kids. One, 2, 3, 4. Popped out. these out. If you have fingernails long enough, it doesn't take much effort to pop them out. We are left with two big bits of spare brick, and these are for customization later if we need them. So we can put that to one side because we don't need it right now. What we do need now is the support structure cutting out. This will make sense when you get round to it. Now this time I'm still going to go, actually this time I'm going to go from right to left. It just looks so much easier to do it that way. So here are the lines that we cut down, and just apply a little bit of pressure until you feel your knife just not getting any resistance. And there's 4 that way. You might get a little bit still attached. Just run over it with your knife one more time. And now both these card sheets, the grey ones, they are identical. So there should be 6 of these on each paper, on each card. So to keep everything simple, I'm going to do the same on the other one. The 2 there. Number 2 there. Now this is where you might need scissors for, but I would use straight scissors as opposed to the curved edge scissors that I got. Next one. Gonna go for these ones, which are the larger support triangulars, I suppose, but you could call them. So start at the right side and work down. That's that. You need to cut on both sides of these. Now, in the right bottom corner, in the bottom of these, there's a slightly different shaped one, and it's missing this edge. Remember that, because the others don't have it. What we want to do is group these together. So there's 4 of the standard ones, put them together, and 1 of the offcut, let's call it. That'll make sense when we get to using them properly later on. Why it's offcut, I don't know, but I'm sure there is a logical reason. I just don't know what it is. There's number 4 and that. Sometimes wanted to shut up now and just run the Benny Hill music on a fast forward while I do this to save everyone the boredom. Other than me, I can't do this in fast forward because I will end up cutting myself and bleeding in a pile of my own blood on the front, in my front room. I don't think my mind was like that. Yeah. On to the next one. Drink because I'm thirsty. Oh, I needed that. Getting bits of paper all over me. Now, there are 6 in total of these. So, if you group them together, it'll help for later on. Six? No, there's 4. What the 4? No, I was right, there's 6. Don't do lolly in my old age. I'm talking to myself. Yes, but you are making a YouTube video, so it's allowed. Okay, I'll let me off. This is fake. Oh, she says that, and it suddenly comes away. There we go. And on to the last one of these. Now, when I tried this before with the grey looking ones, I did one bit at a time and it took forever. I was ill in bed with cold and flu at the time, so I'm going to let myself off with that. That's them done. Now, I'm going to move on to these big squares now, and thankfully there's only one line to cut down. Put your teeth in. You can go all the way from the top with these, and then you just pop out like that. Put them to one side. Move them slightly so I can see there's more than one. Go. Pop, pop. And there we are. Right. Okay. One more set of these, and then that's the cutting done. Right. That's them. Just now you need to do both sides. Got that. Now I can't remember how many of these there are. I'm just going to put them all to my right so I can see them that they're there. But there are 4 lots. That's 2 on each card sheet. There we are. That's that one done. That can be binned. Actually, say that can be binned. It's a good idea to keep these because you never know when they might come in handy for kit bashing. You could possibly use these for house frames. I'm not sure. I'm making up reasons now why to keep them. If you see any of my kit building, you will know I am not very good at it. That's why the channel is called How Not to Build. The idea is, watch me, because I will make mistakes. I'm trying not to do the same. Except where it's a good idea. Like having a knife that you can't stab yourself with. Right, that's it for now. I'm going to get back to this, but at the minute, I'm taking a bit.